inspiration. Be somebody.
There will be thousands more in the future. Stay humble, stay focused.
Stay real. That's very important for me. I want to stay myself. He helps me stay focused. He writes letters like this. People write me letters like this. Because they inspire me.
To see you inspired someone and you're just little Jared Gibson. It is very bittersweet to me that I will never get the opportunity to tell him, thank you for saying that I inspired you.
It ain't my dad's razor. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face. Game changer. Well, it flex this contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best a man can get is Gillette Labs.
Sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all in the all-new Nissan Murano. You make me feel so miserable.
Flonase relieves your worst allergy symptoms, so you can start feeling better the same day. Save your relationship with nature. Flonase.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Fade Man when you need the protection badly.
Easy, baseball man, not too fast. Last words. Just one, so long, dermatologist.
That's why you need the real Fade Man.
Watch out! Just go home, Fade Man. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Feeling backed up and bloated? Good thing Metamucil Fiber Plus Probiotics Gummies work harder for your digestive system. With fiber to help promote gut health and probiotics to help relieve occasional bloating.
Lose.
And you can feel your best. Metamucil Fiber Plus Probiotics Gummies.
Welcome to the start of a new era. Texas was taxing. Now taxes are relaxing. When you file for free.
I can file for free. TurboTax rate is up to 37% if owners qualify. Before you return claims, see if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Free Edition. Get the most money back guaranteed.
What made Kobe Bryant special was his compassion, his courage. He wanted to lead the people and hear their stories of their journey into homelessness. I hope that this wasn't
Mm-hmm.
people, and that first year with him,
You miss
we
me?
raised
Mm-hmm.
$1.5 million.
Oh, you so sweet.
That money went to house people. Jenny's place houses 100 people. All of them have come directly from the streets. So many of them have been living outdoors, living in
Assalamu
tents. Some of the most important work we do is to restore humanity for people who have been snatched our lives
Mm-hmm.
or
To what?
We're gonna have school on
We got in our
Friday.
car in Los Angeles. It's
I
really
need a break.
dangerous, and you really don't sleep well. I'm just glad to be here. This is my quarters. This gives me a place to get some rest, and then I can go out and take care of my business and be able to come back and rest comfortable. And someone like Kobe to take the initiative to help others. I'm grateful.
This is not part of our culture. This was really just something that just kind of came from the background.
we weren't seeing that level of an athlete really going all in on a social issue. I was just so inspired to see how it galvanized people. Why is that important to you?
Well, we're raising awareness today. It's a big community effort.
The first year, we thought he would give a speech and leave, which is what a lot of celebrities and athletes do. But I went off the stage and they wanted me to be at the starting line, and he walked with me. I've never seen such a rush of people. The second year, we built a bridge over the street, and he stood on that bridge. He had a microphone. He would wave at them. He would talk to them. He waited until all 15,000 walkers and runners went by, and he would stay and do photos with the top teams and the top fundraisers. I've been a BNI Way a very long time, and I have to say,
Join me, join me, join me.
I've never seen that type of commitment and offer of help from someone of Kobe's stature.
It was challenged to eradicate homelessness, but we're on the right path.
Many of our walkers were formerly homeless. He wanted to hear their stories. I felt like that just fueled him, and just to see that level of
Another center getting locked up.
in 2016 and 2017, we were involved with two campaigns which created 10,000 units of housing. That was $10 billion of funding for this issue that half everyone knew but and I absolutely know that Kobe's involvement helped us get those measures passed. And because of his leadership had was unleashing the power of one of the most famous baseball players for good in a very authentic, dedicated way. More than a decade later, we are still in this fight and inspired by what he created. I think what gives me comfort is to know that his legacy lives on. There are thousands of pictures on your phone, but some just hold a special place in you. Get your memories off your phone and onto a blanket, into a photo book, or onto a wall. If it means something, make it something. Use code TV40.
Tweeting is the worst. But now, there's Spruce. You'll see visible results in 1 hour and dead weeds in 1 day. And it's safe for
Why
you
is my
too.
iPad really slow? What the
Spruce, the
hell?
new hard-working, worry-free beauty brand. The NCAA Gymnastics Championships.
This is the best gymnastics I have seen all season.
The NCAA Gymnastics Championships. Thursday and Saturday on ESPN2 and
definitely watch the clip very often back then, especially if somebody didn't believe me when I say I met Kobe Bryant. It's easy to pull up YouTube and they'll be in disbelief just like I was.
Hi, Aaron. My name is Jerry Jones, age 10, and I am the number one Kobe fan.
Hi, my name is Jared Jones. I was first introduced to the world as Kobe's biggest fan. I was 10 or 11. All I watched was basketball and all I watched was cartoons, so I didn't really know who Ellen DeGeneres was. They reached out to the AU coach that I had at the time. I asked about do you guys usually do fans with the team, and every time I stepped on the court, I had a little pair of Kobe's, had the same type of court shirt that he had. They said that we were just going to be on the show to watch. But before that can happen, I need to send them a video.
They wanted him to record him showing off his Kobe gear, his Laker gear, and he has a lot of stuff.
As a kid, all I wore was Kobe
September of 2019, I just got diagnosed
he wants to.
He did compliment me after the game, and that made me feel super great, obviously, getting such a great compliment from Kobe Bryant himself. So that made me feel really amazing.
Roseville High School's been around since 1912. We've been fortunate to have athletes that come through that have made a mark, from Evelyn Ashford in track to Teddy Bruschi, Super Bowl champion, 9:30.
Sat down, played basketball with the little boy, chatted with the mom, and it was really a magical moment. I mean, he was so at ease. It almost felt like there was a family member in the room as they passed the ball back and forth, chatting and rolling and laughing. And I remember little Kobe just sitting there smiling. And I hope to this day that it was just a tremendous gift to his mom to be able to witness her little boy um, have that exchange with somebody that he is named after.
To be somebody like a Kobe Bryant, to have all those people pulling on you, wanting a piece of you, and yet he made this time to be with people like young Kobe and other kids in other markets to bring some positivity to people who needed it. And he didn't want anything in return.
As we got back into the limousine, he and I sat across from each other. And I remember thanking him for being there and him saying, "Oh, no, thank you. Thank you for asking me to come." That sort of struck me as being so caring, so gracious. When I got back to my office, I was met by a supervisor who said to me, "Were you involved in that situation with Kobe Bryant?" And I couldn't lie, and I just said, "Yes, yes, I was. I was told not to do anything like that again, never to let anything like that happen without letting other people know. But I would absolutely do it again." Shortly thereafter that I received word that little Kobe had passed away, and it hit me pretty hard. I when you encounter a family with kids your same age, it hurts more. And I remember just being very quiet that day and worrying about that mom. I think what Kobe Bryant did for young Kobe in that moment, being able to play basketball with your hero, with your mom's hero, if only for an hour of his life you can be normal like any other kid outside playing basketball, but being able to play it with your superhero is pretty magical.
Experience decking durability with new SureStone technology for decorators. Designing a one-of-a-kind space is easy with more than 35 color and size combinations. Plus, our water-resistant decking space fully insulates while providing up to 34% better traction than other leading decks. And since SureStone technology is made with crushed stone instead of wood fibers, it's durable. So durable, it's backed by our 15-year structural limited warranty. The numbers don't lie. See for yourself at decorators.com. They say good things come to those who wait. Well, we don't lie. At University of Phoenix, we're earning career-relevant skills with every 5 to 6 week course as we pursue our bachelor's and master's degrees, putting more people into practice and updating our professional profiles in weeks, not years. Always reaching day by day, skill by skill. We only meet in our years, and we don't wait. Earn career-relevant skills in weeks, not years, at University of Phoenix.
Hey, buddy, sweetie.
That's
Plus 24/7 threat protection.
I'm so thick, like what? I'm thick as fuck.
Jada. 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 Hey. I know you can hear me under there. No? You mad at me? You mad, Beta Beta?
Yeah, no. So we started off. They actually do a nice.
You're rewarding the winner by sending them into the playoffs. I'm Rudy Gobert. Oh, stop. Hey, we'll get into a little bit more of that.
All that shit. Hi.
Has just reported.
The Cabbie on the Street segment was a chance to get to know some of the athletes.
Look like this.
I've shown before. Other people that Did he get your address?
Hey, it's Ashley. I'm a coach for the beauty industry, and we are.
Some athletes were more guarded and maybe they broke down their barrier
Hello.
with the Cabbie. But Kobe opened the door. Kobe said, "Come to LA to my guest house." And we did. We booked a flight to LA.
Echo, what's the weather?
The current weather is 76 degrees Fahrenheit and partly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect mostly clear skies.
76.
I've literally played my whole life because I was in the gym every day before class and at 6 a.m. I really didn't hang out with my friends. I missed a lot of family functions, but at the end of the day, I had great rewards. I became a McDonald's All-American, got a full ride to Disney World, that was fun. I was a Pac-12 Player of the Year. Yeah, I got my degree. I ended up getting drafted in 2015, second round to USC. The Minnesota Wind select Rashawn Slater.
Oh, she got them teeth done. People wanna know where the weed at? Where the weed at? Where the weed at? There's weed over there, but there should be some weed. Oh, there you go. Professional basketball. Sania Pow Pow. Double up.
It's actually the first year that Kobe did the walk, and he took two board members, the president of UPS. He said he was very excited. A lot of times people would just stay up on the stage, and he really wanted to connect with folks.
Yeah, these are the game warnings that he gave to me after the Laker game. He took them off his feet and just signed them at the end for the highlight. So these definitely mean so much to me.
You might not know the word EMAW, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
2004, my daughter was born, but that's not really germane to the highlight. No, on this day, Kobe achieved maximum Mamba. Final game of the regular season, Lakers trying to get the 2 seed. The Blazers stood in the way. Lakers down 3 last seconds. And Kobe Bryant somehow hits that shot. Up fake, and then just sort of corkscrews his body and flings it towards the basket, and it goes down. Unbelievable shot. That forces overtime. We fast forward to the second overtime. 1 second on the clock. Kobe, catch, shoot, splash. What a finish in Portland. Kobe Bryant hits the miracle shot at the end of regulation, and then with no time on the clock in the second overtime, he does it again. Finish with 37 points. Lakers win.
As always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Bringing it out. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. So the Baylor Bears offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, Dave.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early. And
he tries to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they quick strike offense on that three-play score.
We knew it was going to be Paige Beckers. I guess the question and what remains to be seen is just how bright will her star shine today in the game. What's her ceiling? How good is she going to be?
You can expect greatness from Paige Beckers. You use the word good. I use the word great. And when you talk about someone that could be an MVP, an all-star, that impactful of a player, that is what Paige Beckers is. That's who she's always been. Her efficiency. She elevates her teammates around her. The way she plays the game. There is so much ahead of Paige Beckers through what we hope is a very long career filled with greatness and so much success. So, Rookie of the Year, you could name it. There are so many accolades in Paige Beckers' future that she now gets to work for as a professional at Dallas.
Beckers, just a overall and win a national championship in the same year. At number 2, the 6'6" teenager from France, Dominique Malonga. There's been some rough parallels drawn with Victor Wembanyama, and she does have some of his game. What do you think of her game and how it translates to the ball?
I'm so excited to watch Dominique Malonga. You talk about a player that is 6'6".
And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kansas State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Offensive line. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed?
They are all so talented. If we talk about building their foundation for the future, they got 3 incredible pieces in the first round, in the top 6. So Washington won for me.
Yeah. How can you not win when you get 3 in the top 6? Good for the Mystics. A huge part of our coverage tonight in New York as the WNBA Draft 2025 is in the books. David, on the subject of number 1 picks, may I present
Plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The inside handoff. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
With the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Good, solid tackle. Wow, look at this. You can take the lead with a chip shot. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor!
You get down here in the red zone, and you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Army pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Black Knights did. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Hold it. Okay.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. DB's right up on the receivers. The give out of the gun. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After run, now throw. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Looking to the big tight end. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one to save. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Power football with the run. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Dobbs. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the...
Top play. Let's see what we got here. Astros, Cardinals, Jose Altuve pops one up. The right fielder, Jordan Walker, coming in. It's running a long ways. And he's not a flyweight. 6'6", 250 pounds. Thundering towards the line. A sensational catch.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop.
Imagoku or C-State, whoever weaker next CFB.
Getting set on 2nd down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a...
Gonna take a shot. And
Really, David? Danny?
For the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Makes his connection. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quick release.
No, with Planters nuts, it's not nuts. It's nuts.
Oh, my
Because
back
Planters
hurts
nuts
like
are
a
good.
motherfucker.
Planters nuts. Nuts.
Final thought.
We'll finally know which egg is loved most. Reese's or Cadbury. Choose one.
I choose both. Celebrate each year with Reese's and Cadbury.
Washington looks to cap off their historic regular season against their division rivals. And ESPN Hockey Night doubleheader begins Thursday at 7 on ESPN.
Damn, he's 62. That's crazy. And what's his name? Deshaun.
This is the best gymnastics I have seen all season.
road test.
Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bears will put total leather and will get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense takes the field. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Bro.
Here he goes. He's off to the races. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
People are going to watch the end of that clip and go, man, that QB got hit hard. That is not on the offensive line. Nice protection. He has all day to sit back there, make a decision, make a pie, eat the pie. Goodness gracious, a ton of time. You've got to pull that trigger faster.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. So keep your eyes focused downfield.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Baylor's offense will take the field for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play in the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. They'll run it to the right side. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out the spot.
A hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
hands it off. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. The Bears come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. This time it's complete. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Couldn't find him. Had to throw it away. Avoid a negative play.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Bears want to move quickly. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coach.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
With jet sweep pass. And he's
Face mask.
tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And the Bears are flying down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. And he'll be smacked to the ground. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Gets it inside the 5. Down the
Whoa.
It'll be first and goal.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last third down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Bears are in the hurry up. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. they're trailing by just 4 to Kent State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Now when ball's out of bounds,
boy.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big
Oh,
plays
my
here.
goodness.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right. Thrust that arm out. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down to throw. Working that left side now. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed.
He says there's a B-cell treatment that gives you the power of proven results. For reduced relapses and slowed disability progression. When ready, I take it at home in 1 minute a month.
That defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He makes the connection.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Okay.
They say you could call holding on every play, Well, they did on that one. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Quick strike complete.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end.
We got a game eat.
We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Leaves it with the running back.
Oh my God, 75. Don't bug nobody.
Second and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Quarterback will audible. On second down, looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun on third down. The quick out. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bears with the 1st and 10. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Don't touch me.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, or if you can field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now they'll see like,
and that clock should stop.
New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass, double team. You ain't getting off the hook. Don't let him off the hook. 7-6, we got time for it. 4, 3, 2, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beebe. Couldn't find his way out of his grasp.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes.
Danny Ocean for president.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bears!
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big
New York City. Come on.
Week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Polanco, secret face in there, little bro. 17.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to get to it.
Got it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his end zone, and a very good kick here. He gets a block.
Oh, really? Bro, I was already looking past him. My bad, OG. Go score right here. My bad, little bro. Where you at? You're not in because you're tired. Fuck.
Offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling.
What a ball. What a ball.
Dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. After the quarterback and receiver
what a ball.
They'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw.
Oh.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate.
That's silly. I pitched the ball.
And the Bears come to the line in the hurry.
Where's Danny Ocean?
The receivers telling the quarterback what they
KJ.
see.
No. Go back. Ah, fuck.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He fires to the left side. And
come on. We go quickly. Come on. 14. We can get a snap by 10, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Trying to find his man on first down. Throws for the tight end.
Get down, little bro.
Working the middle. They'll use the timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Burnt your red shirt. Might as well use you. Oh, my bad, Brendan. I thought you was Matt Jones. That's a good catch, though.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can go around the onside kick, and they do. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
The Wildcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement.
Oh, you lucky. He was going to get put down. You pushed me into him.
They're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the ground with the back.
34. The boy out there tried. He blocking nobody though.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. They're churning out positive yardage early.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Starting to feel a little pressure. Working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Good job, bro. I don't know who you are. Good job. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good job, B-Dobbs. And that's a good ball to get it up and down. A little heat, a little tap, just enough. Just enough. Good job.
I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kidd Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to James Madison. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Kansas State pushing the pace. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Running to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into a world of traffic and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like
he just dropped it.
That he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The hand to the running back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Oh, you look out.
Got to the sticks on 3rd down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. They'll try to pick up the 1st. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep out.
Good fucking job, bro.
It's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the 1st down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Boy.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down.
Oh, no, none of that.
Any other player in the round's history. Valanciunas has won 5.
Okay, right. He didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the offense. Goes to the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after and was able to make the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Going back to the well.
That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault, QB. I get the ball right for you. My bad. That's my bad.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Looks as if we have an injury.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll
taking them hits, little bro. Dunk him, Jalen.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
Oh, he was in the middle of the animation, so I couldn't even hit him again.
Dude on the ground, he was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Kansas State in business in the red zone. They'll throw it on first down.
Come on, little bro.
Touchdown, Kansas State.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point.
Committed to craft since 1905.
The world's most precious resource
is good. They still trail 35-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Jones.
He still didn't block nobody, 44. What the fuck?
As they put a stop to that return at the 22. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff. You did a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quick pass on the fly motion. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. The Bears are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
I really like what I see from this offense with the lead in the 4th quarter, and they're moving the sticks. This is now the 6th play of the drive, and they've been able to stay on the lead clock. They want to just continue doing exactly what they're doing right now.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air. Safe completion on the screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The RPO fired complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set.
Mid.
He wastes no time and comes.
Man, give me that ball.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. And the Wildcats in the hurry up.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it.
Ooh, let's go, Hacksaw.
Picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears!
Hackstyle Jimmy.
Great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up by 22 over Missouri. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end.
Oh, bitch ass dude.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The corners are walked up tight. Coming after it. Got it set up on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw.
Man, come on, y'all.
Catch and toe tap to get the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance.
This is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Getting some heat. Now he's going to
good
send
fucking
this
throw.
to the right.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. Trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Bears will hustle to the line. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll toss it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing ball. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th.
Oh, that's 4th down. I thought that was 3rd down.
That wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll start this drive firing. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Danny Ocean for Heisman.
Where they found that 6 points waiting on him. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They'll line up to go for 2. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as as deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary
Bro.
to success.
They'll get the two-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
First-round win for the Warriors. Cases of Mondays, we've got the cure, and it's SportsCenter's top 10 plays. Stick around to see where this play lands in our countdown.
Ruiz, line drive toward right field. Andrew McCutcheon! Tremendous play by the youngster out there.
Mookie Betts. Ah! You should be working with the best accountants. Investment.
Thanks, but I've been working with my guy since my time in Boston.
Is he willing to fight for his
Oh, he can fight.
Does he have a strong team around him?
He's got plenty of muscle.
Does he know how to maximize your return?
He sees things other people don't see.
Like dead people?
His resume is elite.
An escaped convict trained by mob accountants to clear crimes for drug cartels, money launderers.
Does that make you nervous?
Maybe I should see if he